Hello everybody, welcome to another one of a Second Life tutorial for beginners. As I mentioned in the previous video, there are many different viewers. This is Firestorm or Phoenix viewer. It is the viewer I use. I prefer it. It is a very good viewer. Pretty straightforward. So if you really do want to go with a different viewer, such as this one, it's pretty much the same. You click downloads, and then you pick for which one you're going to download for. There's Mac, there's Linksys, Windows, and you click your download and run it. I already have it on my computer, so I'm not going to re-download it. So let me show you what is different about this viewer in particular. So I'm going to actually cut for now, and I will come back to show you what the actual Phoenix viewer has to, or Firestorm has to. Welcome back everyone. As you can see, this is Firestorm. It gives you Firestorm notices, a blog, client information, grid status, which is always something you want to know. As you can see, rolling restarts are going on in places. Just let you know there might be some bugs going on if you go in certain areas. You have a destination guide and upcoming events, what's hot now, meaning Sims that get a lot of hits, and Firestorm information. The reason they put them in there is if you see something, well, Club Ozone is having this event where you can win 300 lindens if you dress in red. And they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, I have red on right now, I want to go to that event. All you have to do is click it, and it'll actually put it in this bar right here. It'll put the destination you're going to. So when you log in, you're in that part of the world. So I entered all the information, and I will be getting logged into SL momentarily. As you can see, we're logging in again, very similar to viewer 2, except now that we cut it down, we're going to show you what the differences are and why I prefer this. Avatar. If you want to look at your profile, just avatar profile, and it shows you everything. I have no picture, I have no groups, I have nothing written. I changed my display name on my thing, interests, pics, which I have none at the moment. Now that I notice, went to that and showed you what a pic is simply you put things that you like. Some places will actually offer you money if you put them in your pics. So I'll just do this right now. I just saved Roma as one of my pics. Now if you come and look at her profile, you'll see that she likes Roma, and that's the location you can find her. That is not the bar I wanted. That's your map, as everyone just saw. Mini map. This is your camera. Similar look to this camera, but there are differences. You can save it to your profile, email, inventory, but it gives you a little bit more information, or at least that's how I view it. There's your movement controls. Just click that little button. Camera controls. This button is so you can see who's using voice. You can turn some people up, you can turn some people down. Right now my mic is not enabled. It could be due to the sim. Let's find another place using the little hourglass as our search button. See, these are events and things that are coming up that pop up. Let's go to... They get a free, you know, product placement. Maybe I'll get some bonus points. Anyway, this is unique skins. Megastore. And now their product got plugged twice. Anyway, this does have voice enabled. I could technically come and speak here. Though I'm doing this narration, it would probably not be the best of ideas. Okay, and I gotta stop saying I do apologize. I have a habit, as I do it again. See, this is just how search works. I went to a store. Let's look for something specific rather than what they recommended. Let's look for what every newbie wants. Freebies. You notice that again, it says everything, so it's going to come up with groups, it's going to come up with places. So let's refine it a little bit. We want freebie places. And look, we get some freebie places that we can teleport to. So let's see what we can find. This is definitely one of those things that you're going to use often. I still use it, though I have stores that I do frequent often. I do try and look for different things, because there are clubs, there are different things that are this place is kind of not a place. Go up and see where the idea of being able to use your camera can be a good thing. There is no floor. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's your first beginner's break-in. Because there's no opening to fly up, see how there is a chair right here. Right click it and press set here. That made it so I went straight through the floor up onto this floor where I want to be. It's a very easy way to get around some things that you wouldn't necessarily be able to get around. Locked doors and the like. Anyway, there is some differences, and I do prefer using Firestorm. I actually don't know many people who have been on SL for a long time that actually still use Viewer 2. Oh, and I love that I get to show you guys this. Okay. It's one of them penguins. Sometimes you might get confused. There are people who actually prefer to be in a navy like this. You can buy what they call tinies. They are, well, small like him. Some of them can be even smaller. As you can see so far, there isn't much in the way of girl stuff. Free Linden, which is normally always, you know, not free. So don't say that and assume that's the truth. Anyway, that's showing you, getting you an idea of the viewer. This is how local chat shows up, just like that. Press nearby chat and it'll pop up. Your IMs will also pop up in this window too. They'll filter in under nearby chat, which, yay. I just find it a lot easier to navigate. Showed you preferences in this are the same. Control P. It's being a little slow. as I bash the keys again just to make sure. Here we go. Graphics, sound and media will have your voice settings under it. There isn't a separate tab for voice settings. Graphics, like I said, I use them a lot. Lowest is better because everything loads a bit faster when you use a lower setting in graphics. Music, this button here gives you master buttons, which will mean when you click something it'll make a lot of noise. Ambient sounds, music, media, and voice. This is to my preference. I'd rather hear somebody's voice over, music being played in a club. So again, if you have a personal preference, play with them, figure out what you like the best. User interface, it'll change the font size, font appearance. Not really that big on changing that kind of stuff.